And here, since I'm not really, well, I guess I'll just do that same. I don't know if that's boring or not. Just kind of shape. And really, it's not about the throwing here as much as it is about the. It is hard to recreate a form, whether or not if you're trying to replicate the same form over and over, or you're trying to replicate it in different scales. It's still pretty hard. So it doesn't have to be perfect. That's for sure. It really is weird sitting at the wheel like this. I haven't the wheel much.
I'm still surprised at what it takes her 30 seconds to do.
A little thick on top.
You make it thinner so when you call her in, it comes out?
I don't want to make it too thin, because then when I color it, it'll buckle instead of... Is that what you're asking?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's groggy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not used to that. That grog.
The white fog?
Mm-hmm. Because I kind of have this idea to do this shape that's kind of got a really wide shoulder, and then it comes in and collars. And we were talking about how to, you get to a certain point, and then what do you do? And we're talking about trying to keep the opening, keeping it small but wide enough that he can get his hand in there, and then pushing it out, but keeping this small is key. So if you're opening that form up really wide and trying to come back in, if you widen this beyond a certain point, it will not go
It'll
back
buckle.
in.
Folds. It folds on itself.
Try that on the boat.
Did you see the pottery
Can't make a ball out of a bowl.
The what?
Pottery Illustrated that just came out?
I don't get that in the mail. I need to give you back your mail. I saw
Okay.
the pages.
They're doing forms
I've
like
got more
that
for
that
you if
use
you want to
wooden
exchange.
helpers. I don't know what they're called. They did a form that was out and then came in with one of those wooden
A throwing stick?
throwing
Yeah.
stick, yeah.
Okay.
But it was a weird throwing stick. But they had like
A real, what kind of,
they had like 3 or 4 different ones. And I think it was I think they were, for you should look at it. But I think they were trying to get you to make your own.
Yeah, they were. I was like,
I'm going, yeah, right.
Make your own throwing stick?
Yeah.
Now, will you use that
From plywood.
to do your lips?
Yeah, I'm not.
You'd
Yeah.
have a better chance than I ever would.
I mean, if it's too tall,
I got some friends that I
I would
made along
definitely
that line. They don't have any curves.
go with it. Some of these weren't curved.
The one
I'll show you that one that I made.
Now, because you're
Ball in the
altering it,
hand.
you try and get rid of your throwing rings?
I'm just, right
I
now, I'm
mentioned
just in
it was
this
right
best
in-
phase with, like,
Yeah.
everything being, like, I'm going over it with, all the, I'm, like, beyond
Ribboning?
the call of necessariness. Like, I'll do this rib, and then I'll go in with, the middle rib, or the, and
Just
sometimes
coat it
even
with
after.
slick.
Huh?
Should just coat it with
Or I can. It's fun making them smooth, though. And,
That's why I really like that flexible metal rib. That you can really just get such
Yeah,
a
it dries
smooth-
it out too.
and that's what I
red shirt.
really like to do, is get all that extra slip off of there so it dries quicker. And they really do dry a lot quicker.
I found that when I do underglazes, if I use that metal, it's almost like you're just giving yourself a smooth canvas, and you
Mhm.
don't have to worry about pits and seeing the throwing rings through the underglaze.
Cute little softy bottle.
It is a cute little softy bottle.
So I want my widest part to be more middle. So I'm sort of relaxing the shoulder a little bit.
Relax your shoulder.
Yeah.
Button.
Fabulous. I'll play with it a lot. So, and I like to have that in front of me.